Hi, I'm Ren Owens,
And I'm Dwayne Kegley.
and this is the Graveyard Shift Show. Good evening, everybody. How are you tonight, man?
Great, how you doing?
I'm
Good
doing
evening.
pretty good. Doing pretty good, man.
Good.
What's going on with you today, man? What happened?
It's been a great day, busy day. Went to my grandson's birthday party.
I saw you there. I saw you there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Aiden. 6 years old. I love you.
6. Happy birthday, Aiden.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. You know, we ate some kick-ass tacos.
Yeah.
That Lewis made. They were great. Had some cake
Yeah.
and some tea and all kind
Yeah.
of other things there.
Yeah. Lewis makes great Mexican tacos. so
Yes, absolutely.
We go and eat tacos. So
Tacos.
how is everything?
Pretty good, man. I was thinking today is September 12th. You know what yesterday was, right?
September 11th.
9/11, bro. You remember that?
Yeah. And I can tell you something. I look on Facebook a lot, trying to see what we're doing, what everybody in the world's doing. And I really get kind of pissed off, kind of disturbed, ticked off whenever I see the younger people, that probably weren't even born or were very young whenever 9/11 happened.
Right.
Not taking our history pretty much very seriously. 9/11 was a part of history that changed everything in the United States.
I know it changed our lives.
Yeah, it
happened.
definitely did. From travel abroad to other countries, or I work in chemical plants. It changed that. Now you have to have a TWIC card. They have to know everything about your life to be able to get through the gate of one of these places. It just changed the way we live. And people really don't understand that. And I kind of blame it on, education. How is this being taught in schools, or your parents that naive and stupid not to teach you that 9/11 was a very bad event that happened, in American history?
Yes. I remember when it happened. We had a friend of ours that had a private plane, and he would bring us flying a lot. And after 9/11, we couldn't even take out the private plane and go flying. I mean, you look today, you walk outside, and you see planes flying in the air.
Yeah.
We take it for granted. I remember for months after 9/11, the skies were quiet, man. It was nothing. We couldn't even bring a private plane out and go fly.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
It changed the way we live.
People's whole demeanor was different then.
You can't forget about your past or history, or it will repeat itself.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, exactly. Like I see a lot. They're taking down historic statues of various things for various reasons, and when you remove your history and you don't remember it, like you said, you're destined to repeat it, man.
Exactly.
You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
You got to make mistakes and learn from them. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
can't repeat it. Can't repeat it. Cannot repeat the past. Man, speaking of, I think we have something. We have a lot of things going on with music and stuff nowadays. We play music, and a lot of people can't get out and play music right now.
Yeah.
They're banning music, even though we went to phase 3. Our wonderful
Phase 3 is a joke. Fake news. Phase 3 was a joke. It is phase 2 with nothing changed. No live entertainment. Bars. This is Louisiana. We have people from all over the country watching us. And in Louisiana, our governor said that bars can operate at 75% capacity, but you have to stop alcohol sales at 10 o'clock and no live entertainment at all. Now, why would I open my bar? I wouldn't open my bar. A bar relies on drunks. We don't go out until 10 o'clock, you know? Not saying that I'm a drunk, but just saying in general, you know, people that party and go out don't go out until 10 o'clock.
Right. I know I don't drink. I quit drinking. I've been sober now for about 8 months, man. Clean
That's
and sober.
great.
Clean and sober for 8 months.
I'm glad.
And
You know why I'm glad?
And I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Why are you glad?
because you're a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah.
You're a lot better person when you're not drinking.
Yeah. Well, everybody is. Everybody is. I've been out a couple times after I quit, and I watch people. And make me lose concentration.
You watch people.
Watch people, and watch them, you know, drunk. Watch them get drunk, and people come up to you and talking to you, and they get drunk, and they're like, "Hey, man, I love you. I want to touch all over you."
Like
and,
groupies.
and hug you and shit. I fucking love
Get away
your
from
band. Oh, man. I'm like, yeah. And then I'll look at people and go, man, did I do that when I used to drink? And they go, yes, absolutely. And that's one reason I quit, because you start realizing how much of an idiot you look like when you're drinking. You know?
Yeah. And, you know, I totally understand what you're saying. You know, things in life are different. You
Right.
know, the whole outlook of life is kind of different whenever you drink and all that stuff all the time, but I don't know. But I do know one thing.
What's that?
I have a joke for you.
You got a joke? for me?
Every week I kind of have a joke.
Yeah.
And this week I have a joke for you.
What is it?
Because I know our president, our great president, what is his least favorite rock band?
You talking about President Trump?
Yeah, President Trump.
What's his favorite rock band?
What is his favorite rock band?
Can anybody out there help me out with this? That's a good question. What is President Trump's favorite rock band? Oh God. I know it's a joke in there somewhere. What is President Trump's favorite rock band? Oh, Joey, you out there? Can you help me out? What would be President Trump's favorite rock band? Nicholas, you got a clue on that? Anybody out there?
Anybody have a clue of what our great President Trump's favorite rock band is? Hey, Deborah, it's nice to see you.
Jeez. Man, you got me racking. You got me early racking my brain, dude. You got me started already. I'm going, gears are grinding. It's a joke. It can't be something serious. So it's got to be a joke in there somewhere to it.
Well, I'm kind of agreeing with Joey. It's nice to have a drink every once in a while.
Favorite rock band.
Least favorite rock band.
Least
favorite rock.
Least favorite. Oh, I'm sorry. Least favorite.
Does anybody know? We're going to leave it up to our studio audience.
God.
Anybody know?
Can anybody?
Stacy doesn't know.
Anybody?
Nobody knows.
Least.
Hey, Stacy.
Least favorite.
I'm going to tell you who President Trump's
Can I have a
least
clue?
favorite.
Can I have a clue?
Yeah. The Chinese virus.
The Wuhan clan. The Wuhan clan.
No.
Fucking Night Ranger.
Fucking Night
It's
Ranger.
fucking Night Ranger.
Hi, Dylan.
It's
Nice to
gotta
see
be.
you. Many loves
Dylan.
to you. Hope you're
That's
feeling
how
good.
funny. Fucking Night
Fucking
Ranger.
Night Ranger. Fucking Night Ranger. Okay, I'm going to tell everybody.
What is it?
President Trump's least favorite rock band is. God, I hate to even say it. Don't hit me.
Come on.
Foreigner.
Oh. Ooh.
Foreigner. Did y'all get it? Do y'all think How many blocks of cheese does that one get? How many blocks of cheese does my joke get?
Foreigner. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Oh well, I have another one. You want to hear one more? Then we can stop.
I will give you a chance to redeem yourself. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you call a rock band full of old people? Anybody out there?
That's got to be Night Ranger.
Joey Anthony said Tony Bennett for the last one.
That's gotta be Night Ranger.
Fucking hilarious.
A band full of old people. It's got to be Night Ranger.
Nicholas, what's up, Nicholas? I gotta say, Nicholas, you
Ranger.
made me tired today. The Incredible Hat. I stayed up until 3 o'clock our time watching you. Very good show. I appreciate it. You make me not want to commit suicide. I stay entertained the whole time I watch you.
He is very interesting, man. He
Yeah,
is very
Nicholas
interesting.
is great.
I dig it, man. He does some crazy shit. It makes me laugh, man.
Now,
I
see,
dig it. I dig it.
We have Dwayne Dupree on here. Dwayne Dupree
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
played with us with Scary Lane. Was it Scary Lane?
No, man.
Or was it Still Dawn?
Still Dawn.
Before Scary Lane days? Yeah. Quit hating on us, Dwayne.
It was almost. it was almost. So, the next one was, what do you call a band full of old people?
Yeah. Y'all, are y'all ready for what do you
Fleetwood Mac?
call a band? I was thinking
Fleetwood
somebody
Mac
was
and-
good.
Leonard Skinner. I mean,
You're welcome. But what do you call a band, rock band full of old people?
okay, I got it. What is it?
Near death metal. Near death metal. You get it? We have some friends from Brazil. Brazil is
Near
full
death
of.
Metal. Wow. Yeah. Near death metal. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give you. I'll give you that one was better than the Foreigner. That one was pretty good.
Dwayne Dupree said Still Dawn. You're right.
Yep.
It was Still Dawn.
Yep.
You're right. That was the band before Scary Lane.
You want to talk about that? About
Yeah,
if they want
sure.
to help the show out, because we're musicians, man, and we've been playing, and now that we have this wonderful governor you were talking about earlier, not letting bands get out in Louisiana and play, it's tough for us to make ends meet.
I call him Dick.
So if you would like to,
His name is John. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead. You tell them about it.
But if you guys would like to help us out with production costs or whatever, you know, we have a couple of links that our guy in the backstage over there is going to put up there. You know, we appreciate everybody tuning in and watching us. We have thousands of people watch our show every week, and we feel truly blessed by, you know, the response that we get from everybody. So, you know, thank you guys. We really appreciate it. If you can do anything to help us out, if you don't want to, I don't give up. You know, he didn't give up either. But we appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
And now,
Well, and now
know
here's something we hope you really like. Tell,
Yeah.
tell them about it, Rocky.
You tell them about it, Bullwinkle.
Oh,
Go
the
on.
moose out front should have told you that the state's closed.
Yeah.
Albums, man. Each week we pick albums. Sometimes it's new stuff that's coming out. Sometimes it's stuff that we just
Hey,
absolutely dig, man. Right? Sometimes it's just albums that we've listened to for years and we absolutely like. Like your pick tonight is one of your favorite albums that you just absolutely love, and my pick tonight is a brand new album coming out.
Exactly.
So who's going first? Me? You?
You're going first.
I'm going first. Okay.
Because if we don't follow our
I'll go
list,
first.
Big Can
they don't know
Productions
that.
is going to pull the plug on
They
us.
don't know that. You know that. I know that. They don't know that.
No, they don't. But I'm telling them.
They don't know
I
that.
want y'all to know.
I just asked who
I
was
want
going to go
everybody
first.
out there to know
Makes it more
the
interesting when I
hardship.
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hardships we go through. Like, I want Darren.
Yeah.
I want Ren. I want Ren
Yeah.
to go forward and tell everybody about his album of the week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can do that. So, in other words, you're going to let me go first.
I'm going to let you go first.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you sure?
On camera 1, or camera 2 or 3 or what the hell it is.
Are you sure I can go?
Yeah, you can go. All by yourself.
Okay. Y'all ready?
They're ready.
All right. My album for this week is Blue Oyster Cult, man. One of my favorite groups from back in the day. Blue Oyster Cult on Frontiers Records. The name of the album is Symbol Remains the Same. Or The Symbol Remains, rather. It is the 15th upcoming album from America's rock and roll band Blue Oyster Cult, due for release October 9th, 2020. So it's coming out in October. The album title comes from a lyric on Blue Oyster Cult's 1983 album, The Revolution by Night, in the song Shadow of California. That's where they got the title from. You want to hear some of the songs on the track? Some of the songs on the track are That Was Me. I got to listen to that song, and I give it 4 stars. I got to hear Box in My Head. I got to hear that song. I give it 3 stars. Other songs hadn't been released yet are called Tainted Blood, Nightmare Empathy, Edge of the World, The Machine, Train True, Lenny's song, The Return of St. Cecilia, Stand and Fight, Florida Man, The Alchemist, Secret Road, There's a Crime, and another song called Fight. There's 2 songs about fights in that song. In case you don't know who Blue Oyster Cult is, that's Eric Bloom on lead guitar, Buck Durham on lead guitar, Danny Miranda on bass guitar, Richie Costello on keys, Jules Radiona on drums, and special guest Albert Brouchard. He does more cowbell on the album. It says more cowbell and backing vocals. It was pretty good. The 2 songs that I got to hear on it, the album was pretty good. It's definitely something different for Blue Oyster Cult. A little heavier, man. A little heavier groove. I digged it. So, you want me to go ahead and rate the album now or later? Okay. I'll give the overall album, I'll give it, well, I only got to hear 2 songs, so I'll give it 3 stars on a average. I give it, one I heard was a good average rock album so far, off of 2 songs.
Very good. Very interesting.
What you got?
Well, I can tell you personally,
Uh-huh.
I'm not a Blue Oyster Cult fan at all. You know, to me, I think my grandparents listened to Blue Oyster Cult.
Uh-huh.
So, I really didn't care. But I can tell you what my favorite album that I talked about this week is Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. Now, everybody out there listening, if you are in a band or like music in any kind of way, you remember in 1992 whenever Vulgar Display of Power came out.
That's the same year as Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love.
No, and you're never going to let me live it down
No.
because it was 1982 when Motley Crue Too Fast for Love came out. I mean, it wasn't Too Fast for Love, was it?
Too Fast for Love came out.
Yeah,
in
Too Fast for
82.
Love came out in 82, and the last show I said 92, and he's like, oh yeah, accurate information. Okay, so I apologize everybody. Fucking 1982 was Motley Crue Too Fast for Love. But today we're talking about a band that is way more kick-ass than Motley Crue, and we're talking about Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power, which came out in... You didn't listen.
You said 92.
1992, whenever I was 12 years old.
God, you're old.
I know. 1992. And
I
the
wasn't
songs,
even- I wasn't
you
even-
know, songs, Mouthful War, A New Level, Walk. That is shit. You hear bands nowadays, every band that you listen to that is in that genre of music, which is like heavy rock type music, has some type of Pantera influence.
Yes.
You know, from Phil Anselmo, which is from New Orleans, Louisiana. And he plays in like 1,000 different bands, which, you know, great. And, you know, Pantera is just awesome. I've always loved Pantera. Whenever Scary Lane was around and we were gigging and playing really heavy back in the early 90s, we were kind of taking a little bit of their influence, you know, from Pantera. Everybody wanted to be. And, you know, whenever Nirvana came along and destroyed the music scene and was trying to take down the, you know, the rock stuff, them and, what was that shit band? Pearl Jam. Yeah, Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam and Nirvana tried to destroy, you know, the rock scene. Pantera held strong and kept going throughout the 90s, 2000s until, you know, of course, the tragedy with Dimebag and,
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
you know, it's all sad. But anyway, Vulgar Display of Power was their 6th studio album, you know, number 6. I didn't realize that. I didn't know they had 5 other albums before that. But yeah, Vulgar Display of Power was their 6th. And it was recorded in Texas.
Recorded in where?
In Texas.
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 That's
where they're from.
Vinny and Dimebag from. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. Do you know what record label that was released on? Do you have a clue? What record label it was on? Yes, no, maybe?
No.
No?
I knew what it was, but I didn't think it was like very important other than Pantera could be on any record label.
Any record
And
label.
they would be like kick ass.
Any
They
record
could be
label.
on like the suckiest or the best and they would kick ass.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. What do you rate the Vulgar Display of Power album?
I give Vulgar Display of Power at least, we only have a 5-skull program.
Yeah.
I'll give them 100, but today I'm going to give them 5.
Do you have a clue where the name with the name of the album, Vulgar Display of Power, came from?
No, do you?
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about it.
Yes, absolutely.
You're so full of knowledge.
Yes, I am full
And-
of rock and roll knowledge, man.
Rock and roll shit.
Philip Anselmo, as you may know, is a horror movie freak fanatic, as I am.
You like horror movies?
Fucking right. So, in the movie The Exorcist, the little girl's laying on the bed.
Oh my God!
They
Why
have
are
her-
you bringing that up?
They have her tied down,
Oh, I hate that.
and she tells the priest to untie her.
Mhm.
And the priest looks at her and says, "Well, if you're so powerful, untie yourself." And she says, "That would be a vulgar display of power."
That's where they came from? You know, I would have never known that because I'm going to admit to everybody right now that I am terrified of that little bitch from The Exorcist. Like, for real. Everybody had
They
this little...
could go up my nose.
Everybody had this little joke about, you know, I would travel a lot for work and everything, and everybody was sending me like little video clips and little pictures of this chick from, yeah, you're right, from The Exorcist. You know, like crawling on the ceiling or whatever.
You're
There's
doing a
no-
spider crawl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nothing worse whenever you're by yourself in the middle of the night and your phone goes off and you look and then this fucking creepy little chick crawling on the ceiling. You know, so I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
But I can tell you,
A lot of things.
the
from that
cover
movie.
picture on that album, you know, there was a big thing going on. People were saying they paid this poor guy like $10 a pop to bust him in the face. Just like punch him. You know how the album cover? Can we see that album cover real quick? for a vulgar display of power, but it's a fist going into this guy's face
Right on. For $10?
for $10.
Damn.
And everybody in Pantera has a different number, from what I was looking at. Some people say it was 30 tries, they got, or 29, but nobody really knows. I personally don't give a shit. All I know, it was pretty cool.
Damn. So they paid that guy to let him punch him in the face.
Yeah. They paid that dude, some strange guy off the street. Yeah.
He probably, well, I mean, people do crazy shit for, a rock,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, people do crazy shit just for money. Stacking paper.
Yeah.
As some of our Democrats say, stacking paper.
Stacking the paper.
Stacking paper. That's called saving money.
Here's a $100 bill. We're going to punch you in the face about 5 times, man. Pow! Motherfucker.
Wait.
I wonder how many licks he took before he finally just said, look at his face in the picture.
Yeah,
before he
just-
finally just said, fuck this, I've had
this.
enough. Yeah.
I lost half my teeth already. But Dylan is asking us, hey, have y'all heard of Piss by Pantera?
Yes, I have.
I've never heard of Piss.
Yes.
And I'm a Pantera fan. So tell us about Piss.
Yes, I have heard that.
What is the deal with Piss?
It's a song that was never released. They released it now. It's
They
some of their
really-
older stuff that they recorded and never put on album.
Really?
Yeah. Good stuff.
Really? That made me piss in my
I'm
pants.
gonna.
I think I'll get it.
I'll turn you on to that. Well, now you know about it, so you can look it up for yourself.
How does Dylan know everything?
'Cause
What are you? Do you have Google like attached to your brain? Hey Chester, thanks for.
He's rock and roll inclined.
Apparently.
Yes.
We
rock
need
and
to
roll
know
inclined.
your parents. You are
Great-
well raised.
Great knowledge.
Well
Man.
raised.
Great knowledge. Man, speaking of great, we lost a great
Yeah, today.
today.
In 2003.
2003.
2003, on this day, a music great, both country and rock.
Yes, he
Passed away.
crossed over into the rock. Yeah.
And well, I don't say he crossed over. I say he was always there because he was at the time of Elvis.
Yes, I will agree.
When Elvis at the time was considered rock, and I bet you Dylan didn't even know this.
I will agree. He was considered to be
One of rock and roll's greats.
yes. Well, he was more country, but considering that time, it's rock. So, who is it?
Well, we're gonna show you guys this small video clip that Big Can.
You got a video clip?
Yeah, Big Can Productions made this video clip for us to memorialize
Yes.
the great
Yes.
John R. Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. So we're gonna let you guys watch it and tell us what you think afterwards. It made me cry. I'll be honest.
Uh-oh.
So.
Man, I tell you what.
Did that make anybody feel anything?
Johnny died September 12th, 2003 of respiratory failure at age 71,
Yeah.
man. 71. He was one of the greats, man.
Yeah,
One of the greats.
Definitely. I can't even watch that video. It's too sad.
Speaking of sad, we have some movies of the week.
Exactly. And yours is going to be first, but mine is like really sad.
You ready?
Whenever you.
Are you ready? Movies of the week.
Yeah.
All right.
You start off.
I get to go first again.
Yeah.
I get to
Tonight's
go
your night.
first again. I get to go first again. My movie of the week, since we did the Johnny Cash thing, my movie of the week was Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, man. Follows a childhood tragedy. Dewey Cox, played by John C. Reilly, follows a long, hard road to stop. That's for my Chinese friends. Yeah. That's for my Korean friends. Okay. Can I try that again? Take two. Take two. It follows his childhood tragedy. And he takes a long, hard road to stardom. Dewey goes through some changes in his music style. He has an addiction to just about every drug known to man in the movie until he finally overcomes his adversary to become a music legend. So, it's a pretty good movie, man. If you've never seen it, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. The cast is John C. Reilly. He plays Dewey Cox. Tim Meadows plays Sam. You got Harold Ramis. Jack White's in it. Jewel is in it. Lyle Lovett. Eddie Vedder's in it. Jack Black, one of your favorite actors. Jack Black's in it. Morgan Fairchild. Morgan Fairchild's in it. Cheryl Ladd's in it. Paul Rudd as John Lennon. Cheryl Tiggs as herself. There's Raymond Berry. He plays Paul Cox. Raymond Berry plays Paul Cox. And it's a great freaking movie. It had a movie budget. This is the kicker. Here's the kicker, dude. Here's the kicker. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Had a budget of $35 million to film this movie. It only made $20.6 million at the box office. So technically the movie was a flop. But it quickly developed a cult following after its release on DVD April 8th in 2008. Kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show. It wasn't a success at the box office, but after they released it, and it developed a cult following and people started liking it. So, wasn't a bad movie. You want my rating on it now?
Go for it.
Now? After? Now?
I've
Now?
never seen it, so.
You never seen Dewey Cox? Walk hard, down life's rocky road. Never seen it? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good, man. You know, I'll tell you one scene that was my favorite, made me laugh. He's backstage talking to Elvis Presley, right? And he walks up to Elvis, and he goes, "Oh, man, it's Elvis Presley." And Elvis Presley looks over and goes, "Yeah, man, They said, man, only two kind of people know that, man. That's Chinese people and Elvis, man. You know, karate. And he walks off, and Dewey looks at the rest of his band and goes, "What the fuck did he just say?" And they're all like, "Yeah, you know, Elvis." He goes, "Oh, man, it's no fun." So,
Hey, Priscilla, give me a peanut butter and lime sandwich.
It was funny. I give it, yeah, that's it. Peanut butter and lime sandwich. I give it four skulls, man. I give it 4. 4, yes. It was a pretty good movie. It's a good comedy. It made me laugh. There was some funny shit in it. Man, I don't want to give the movie away for people like you who haven't seen it.
Don't.
You know.
Don't give it
But
away.
I will say this: it is worth sitting down, popping some popcorn, and watching, and get ready to laugh because it's funny. Get ready to laugh.
But as funny. I already know, Ren Owens likes pretty much anything that comes on TV.
That's not true. That's not true, man. That's not true.
No, that's very, very much not true.
Wow.
That was just a play, man. I'm joking.
Now,
Let's go to breaking news for me.
sit down, pop some popcorn, check out Dewey Cox. Walk hard. It's worth the watch. It's worth the watch.
My movie pick this week was Rock of Ages. That was released in June of 2012 as the biggest effing disaster that ever hit the motion picture screen. It was like $20,000 over budget. It had every actor I don't like in it. Alec Baldwin, Tom Cruise, Mary J. Blige, nobody I cared for. It was basically a musical. I don't like musicals. And this is just totally my opinion. I don't like musicals at all. It features like 80s glam rock bands like Poison, Foreigner, Guns N' Roses, Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, Bon Jovi, Twisted Sister. I don't know how in the hell that was in the glam category because I like Twisted Sister. They were in their own thing. But White Snake and a bunch of different ones. But to me, that was the worst movie ever created. It was just a big cheese ball. And online, it's rated as a big slab of cheese. Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
You saw it?
Yes.
How did you like it?
It was okay. It was okay. I wouldn't run out and buy it to own it, but it depends on your taste of movies, man. It's like anything else. It depends on your taste. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's just one of those movies where you got to take it as a grain of salt, I do like Tom Cruise. I like his movies that he's in. I did like the soundtrack, but what I did not like about the soundtrack was other people singing the vocals over those songs made it sound like
It made it sound like shit.
yeah, made it sound like shit.
And that's why I didn't like it. You have Tom Cruise singing these songs that, like Def Leppard and other songs.
I'm a cowboy. Yeah,
And he is just a big old closeted homo, to me. And his voice sucks. I just don't like him.
God.
Death.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't run out and buy it.
No.
But what do you give it? What do you rate it?
I give it a 1 skull.
1 star. Wow.
1 skull and a big old turd.
1 skull and some cat shit?
Yeah. Bury that pile of crap.
1 skull.
Even Dylan said,
and
my
some
God, Rock of Ages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody, if it's nobody's favorite movie. Like I said, it had a budget of $75 million, which they paid Tom Cruise $30 million of it to be on it, and at the box office it did $59 million. That's a sad shame. Look, there we go, a bunch of poos.
Well, let me ask you this, if I can. What possessed you to? You thought it was going to be good. That's why you sat down and watched it?
No, I didn't. I knew it would suck, but I don't want to come
how
on
far
here
into the movie did you watch it and go, this is a piece of shit?
like in 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The reason why I put it on here tonight was because I don't want to come on here every week and have a sunshiny, happy, full of information movie night.
Right.
This movie.
Sometimes you have to tell them things that suck.
This movie sucks ass.
That's like life.
Last week I told you what show sucked ass, or album sucked ass, but this movie sucks.
Like life, man. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it
it's
sucks.
good, sometimes it sucks.
Yeah.
Most of the time it sucks.
And that's one that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, mine wasn't that bad.
What did
mine
you
wasn't
have?
that bad. I would. Matter of fact, I do own the Dewey Cox Walk Hard, and I'll let you borrow it. It's worth a watch, man. It's worth a box of popcorn.
I
and
guess
a Coke.
I guess I really have to watch it. The Walk Hard. I didn't watch it. I'm not really a big movie person unless it comes to the show.
Yeah.
And I like to watch movies so I can tell everybody here what I think about them. But other than that, I watch Netflix.
I've been getting more into watching movies and stuff now because we're quarantined more, And dude, speaking of something, if you have Netflix, check out the Cobra Kai series. One of the best series I ever watched, dude. I put it on. First freaking episode of season 1, I watched it. Hooked me. I watched the whole first season. I sat there till 3 in the morning, watched the whole first season, got up the next day, put it on again, and watched the whole second season. Can't wait for season 3. Season 3 is going to be coming out. But yes, if you want to watch a series, Cobra Kai, Netflix. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Cobra Kai is. Are you saying Cobra High?
Karate.
Karate.
Daniel Russo. Johnny Lawrence, man.
I don't know that.
You remember the Karate Kid
anybody
movie?
else know what the Karate Kid is?
Yes.
Like, people like Dylan wasn't even alive.
They
when the
know what
Kid
Karate Kid is, man. Everybody knows who Karate Kid is. Daniel LaRusso, Johnny Lawrence, Cobra Kai, Strike Hard, Strike First, No Mercy. Absolutely. Yeah. Great freaking movie.
Anybody out there tonight?
Dude, we got, if you would like to be a guest on the Graveyard Shift Show, shoot us a text.
Message.
Yep. Hit us up on
Messenger.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the show and have some commercials rolled on the show, we can do that also.
Yeah. Big Can Productions is our production company. They do awesome work.
Yes.
And right now we're going to take a minute and let you guys see some of our Big Can Production work and people who support our show and who we support your businesses.
Yes, absolutely.
Some are local and some aren't.
Some are local, some are not. I have a lot of guitar work done from one of the guys in the commercial, Mr. Terry Klein Peter. Thank you so much. And we're going to roll that footage we have in our shirts made from the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So local businesses, yes.
Check it out. Roll it for us, Big.
All right, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Big hand to Big Can.
Big hand.
Big Can. We had.
Big hand. We'd like to thank our sponsors, man, for this week and everybody that helps us out on the show and helps us out personally.
Terry at TGK.
Yeah.
Ren spends a lot of time over there aggravating the shit out of them.
Yeah, aggravating and getting guitar work done. Absolutely.
Midnight Prince. They do our T-shirts and stuff like that, and Auto Imperium. And y'all got me drunk last night, and I should have called an Uber, but I got a goober instead. So
A goober that drove
y'all
for
rock.
Uber?
Yeah,
You got a goober that drove for Uber?
y'all rock. I enjoyed it.
Really? You had to call Uber?
Yeah,
You got a goober that drove for Uber.
yeah. Marianne
So,
reminds me
so it
of
was like it was like this dude with tattoos and a crack pipe and playing Van Halen while he
Yeah.
was driving you home.
exactly.
Isn't it like a '79 Firebird?
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much.
That's funny. A red '79 Firebird, man,
Yeah.
blasting some Van Halen. Jump.
That would be awesome. I get drunk every night if that were the case.
Yay.
I like jump in Panama.
Panama. Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Well, we're gonna go into some trivia and some history.
Trivia and history.
Not hysterectomy.
History lessons. History lessons. So, put your thinking caps on, because I'm going to throw some trivia at you. And I'm going to need some answers from you people. I'm going to test your rock and roll knowledge. And this man's going to give you some rock and roll history. So, you want to kick the ball off with some history?
I will start with my first history doodad.
Okay.
On this day in 1950, that's 1950, it was whose birthday? It's kind of a trivia and a history, but that's too broad, so I'll tell you. 1950, I couldn't believe it. Joe
What?
Perry, Aerosmith.
You got me curious. What?
Joe Perry.
Joe Perry.
Joe Perry, Aerosmith.
1950?
1950. I thought he was like 23 years old, but
No, I figured he was more in the late 50s age.
Yeah.
You know, I thought he'd be more in the late 50s. Good Lord. That would put him old.
old.
Very old. You said
Yeah.
1950?
1950. A lot older than us.
That would put him 60 something. 60?
Yeah, close to 70.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy
But I
shit.
can't wait to see what you have for trivia.
Trivia.
Because you kind of blow my mind with your trivia.
Trivia. All right, I got a lot of people out there that know some rock and roll trivia, man. So I try to come up with some different things each week for y'all. So my first one, this should be an easy one. This is just to get your mind working. Get your mind working. So I'll throw an easy one out there, so you kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna throw an easy one. Are y'all ready? Ready? Chrissy said he's 72 years old. 72. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for some trivia? Yes, no, maybe, perhaps?
Flip
Yes.
them off.
All right, here we go. Question number 1 tonight. What was the last album that Bon Scott recorded with AC/DC? What was the last album that Bon Scott recorded with AC/DC? Anybody know the answer to this question? While you're thinking on that, he's going to give you some more history. History.
Hysterectomy. Okay. 9/11, 1979. The Who played their first show without Keith Moon. His replacement was Kenny Jones, ex-Faces drummer.
No shit.
You see, I'm kind of interested
No
in
shit.
in the Keith Moon thing, but
Wow.
to be honest with you, I don't know who the fuck Faces is. He's the ex-Faces drummer?
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart?
Yeah, he played
No
with
wonder I
Faces,
don't know who the hell they are.
Yeah. Wake up,
I
man. Think I got something to say to you.
I like
You know
Rod Stewart,
man.
but I didn't know it was called Faces. What the
Yes.
fuck is that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, things I know.
give another trivia.
The trivia question was, what was the last album Bon Scott recorded with AC/DC? And I see an answer up here. I don't know if anybody got it before Dylan, but I do see that Dylan gave me an answer of, see if anybody got it before that. Nope, I don't see it.
Terry.
Looks like Dylan got it. The answer is Highway to Hell. Highway to Hell was the last album that Bon Scott recorded with AC/DC.
And we're not giving you anything else, Dylan. We already have our second mortgage and every T-shirt we ever gonna have
This
fucking
dude's
made,
winning
and a
all
coffee
the
cup.
prizes, man.
So
We're-
no,
We're gonna have
but
to.
we love you.
We're gonna have to start sending
Fucking alimony payments.
coupons for like free massages.
Yeah,
and
I
shit,
know.
you know? Yeah.
Gift cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, happy ending. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Send him something. I got. Wait, you just gave another history. Time for another trivia, right? Rock and roll trivia. Another one.
Yeah.
Make this one easy too. I'm gonna make second one easy too. This is gonna be a true or false. True or false. So everybody can participate, right? True or false. Here we go. True or false. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. You're over there struggling over there. True or false? Eric Clapton played guitar on Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff from Catch a Fire album. True or false? Anybody? Anybody know? True or false? Eric Clapton played the guitar on Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff. True or false?
I got a question. Who's Bob Marley?
You know who Bob Marley is, man.
Is he the guy with the dreadlocks?
Yes.
Okay.
Love.
Okay.
You know, just love. That song.
Okay. Bob Marley.
Birds. You know.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Stacy said true.
about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. You know that song. Come on.
Yeah.
Man. Come on. True or false? Eric Clapton played guitar on Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff. Anybody? Stacy says true. It's either true or false. He'll go with true. Chrissy says she's going to go with true. Dylan McCrae says false.
False. I'm with Dylan.
You're with Dylan?
I say it's false.
The answer is, are you ready? The answer is false. It was not
All right.
Eric Clapton. It was Wayne Perkins. Wayne Perkins. played on
Brilliant
it.
minds. Brilliant minds.
Go.
Yeah, he
History.
covered the song. He covered the song.
History.
Okay, let's see. 9/7/1994, the band Weezer, which was not one of my favorite bands. I don't even know why I picked this shit. The band Weezer released their breakthrough single, Buddy Holly. It's like Buddy Holly.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Y'all can all
And
shoot
Mary
me.
Tyler Moore. Yeah, they sang the
Crucify
song,
me,
yeah.
shoot me, damn
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Stacy said, damn it.
I remember that. I remember that. Another trivia? Another trivia? Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah, give it a try.
Trivia question number 2. No, I'm just kidding. That's just to confuse you, see? Now I got you thinking this was 2, when really it's 3. Question number 3. Prior to joining the Eagles, Joe Walsh was a member of what band? Prior to joining the Eagles, Joe Walsh was a member of what band? Do, 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 do. Anybody can get that? Anybody? Anybody got your thinking hats on tonight? What you got for history? Give them a history while they're thinking on that.
Oh, let's see. This is very interesting.
What you got?
On 9/9/1956, Elvis Presley made his debut on the Ed Sullivan Show. That is very interesting. That's actually what kind of started his
Wow.
career as being the Elvis that we know and died on a toilet. He played Don't Be Cruel and Love Me Tender.
Oh man, wow. Elvis Presley. I saw Edgar said he's fixing to do some tea time, man.
Oh, Nicholas.
Yeah. Anybody get the trivia question? Anybody get it? Whoop, go back up. Go back up. Go back up. I just saw the answer. Go back. Keep going. Down. 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 Somebody got it. I saw it. Might be there. It is. Dwayne Dupree. You're absolutely correct. Before joining the Eagles, Joe Wash was a member of the James Gang. James Gang. Yes, he was a member of the James Gang. Speaking of
Did you Google that?
Probably. All right. So, those of you who didn't know who that was, this may be up your alley. Speaking of guitar players, before joining Metallica, everybody knows who the fuck Metallica is.
Yeah.
Before joining Metallica, Kirk Hammett was the guitar player for what band? Before joining Metallica, Kirk Hammett was the guitar player for what band? Hit him with a history. Bing!
Let's see. I'm running out of history.
I got one. I got a history.
What do you have?
What are you thinking? In 1970, in New Orleans, Louisiana, thieves stole $400,000 worth of Pink Floyd's tour equipment this month. While Pink Floyd was in New Orleans, Louisiana, thieves stole $40,000 worth of their music equipment.
I don't blame them. They were probably looking for dope. Because Pink Floyd was some of the most throwed off shit I've ever seen.
LSD.
LSD.
Acid. They were looking for acid.
It
pot.
probably
Yeah.
was.
Yes. Absolutely. They probably were.
Good night, Nicholas. Thanks for watching us. We're going to watch you after we get off of here. But we appreciate it. Thank you.
And it looks like Dylan got the answer right. Go up and see if anybody got it before him because he got it. Nope. Nobody got it. Dylan, you're absolutely correct, sir. The answer was, who did Kirk Hammett play for before joining Metallica? The answer was Exodus. Absolutely.
Exodus. Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know
Yep.
that.
Next trivia question while you got your hats on. What nickname was given to Def Leppard guitarist Phil Collins and Steve Clark? What was their nickname?
No clue.
History. You got a history?
No.
I got one. In 1966, the Monkees, this month, 1966, the Monkees TV show premiered on NBC. Yeah. In 1966, the Monkees TV show premieres on NBC. Absolutely. NBC.
Makes me ill. I hate NBC.
Anybody? Dylan said, next question.
Next
Next
question.
question. I gave you the
Okay,
question.
What's the answer to your trivia
What was the
question?
nickname given to Def Leppard's guitar players, Phil Collins and Steve Clark? What was their nickname?
Pussies.
No. Incorrect.
Wasn't
Incorrect, sir. So you are incorrect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say the P word, but that's the first thing.
You are
Whenever I
incorrect.
think of Phil Lewis, I automatically think of the P word.
Phil Lewis.
Phil Lewis, I mean,
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Yeah. And Steve Clark of Def
Steve
Leppard.
Clark. Yeah, that's what I mean. P word. Vaginas.
Anybody get it?
No.
Anybody get it?
Nobody cares
No?
about that one. So tell me.
Ooh, I stumped them on one. Before you can Google it, are you ready? Their nickname together was called the Terror Twins.
That's even more
The Terror Twins.
P-U-S-S-Y.
The Terror Twins.
Garbage. Well, thanks for joining in on the trivia
I
and
got
history
more.
section. We're not doing more of this I will eat a skull.
Why?
Hmm?
Why? What's the matter?
Because we're on a time schedule. Yeah.
Wow.
We can't spend all night enlightening people
I
on trivia
usually do
and
like
history.
I usually do like 6.
I know, and the last show was 3 hours. So we got to cut it down to at least like 4.
All right. Okay.
No, but tonight we have our Digging Up Talent segment, which Ren found this guy online. He's actually pretty, Bob Log is his name, and he's very, very talented. Here we go.
Alright, who wants to get started on? Yeah! Anytime you think it's a good time to talk a little something, we go ahead and go off and get stomped on one. This song starts like this.
Hello, how you like that? That was some badass shit. That's some weird shit. What did you think about it, Ren?
Definitely, like Dylan was saying, definitely some Primus sounding stuff, man. I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that dude definitely reminds me of Primus. Pretty badass. So every week we try to find somebody. You know, last week we had Nicholas with the incredible hat, very talented guy. You know, and this week we had Bob Log the Third doing his Primus impersonation. So I loved it.
I dig the cannonball suit that he wears and the helmet.
Yeah, and
Looks
the
like
helmet with the payphone glued to it.
Well, that's not a payphone; it's an old phone. Yeah.
Well, you
Old
can
school
tell,
phone.
you know, that's how he gets that sound.
Looks like a fucking stunt man playing rock guitar or something, man.
Yeah.
Looks like Evil Knievel on guitar, bro.
Yeah, that's how he gets his sound. You know, he gets it from the sound from that old Tommy telephone.
Right. I dig
But
it. I dig it.
we're gonna do our first impression segment,
Mm-hmm.
and Ren is gonna start it off.
Oh, you want me to show you my pictures first?
Yeah.
And you got to tell me your first impression of
My
who-
first impression of whatever picture you show me.
Okay. First impression is basically I'm going to show him pictures of aging rock stars now compared to then, and he's got to tell me the first impression or try to tell me who it is. So, are we ready with that? Give him the first one.
Wow. I think that's that old wrestler. What's his name? Dusty Rhodes. That looks like Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes is not a musician, man. I told you it was an
No,
old
I
rock
said
star.
old wrestler. Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, but Dusty Rhodes isn't. I gave you a clue. I said it's an old rock musician.
Really? Who the is that?
Old Rodney.
Oh shit! It's Dusty
He
Rhodes.
does kind of resemble Dusty Rhodes. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know who it is, really? That is Udo, Dirk Snyder of Accept, bro. You know,
Shit.
balls to the wall.
Yeah,
Yes.
we play balls to the wall.
Yes, that
His
is
pool
Udo.
balls have hit the floor.
That is Udo.
Balls to the floor, man.
Yeah, Phil Collin of Def Leppard and Steve Clark. Yes, yes, absolutely.
No, not.
Do I get to go again?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You didn't get that one, so I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more. Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Who's that?
That's Uncle Festus. Gotta be.
Uncle Fester. He's probably had a Fester or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, he's probably had a Fester or two in places he wouldn't want to tell you about. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
Yeah. You need a clue? You need a clue on this one?
Yeah. That. Ooh,
You need a clue?
man, whoever it is. Ah!
You need
Yeah,
you
boy.
need a
That
clue.
is him. That's Uncle Festus.
Uncle Fester's not a rock musician, bro.
Who do y'all think it is? That's all I can think of, Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester. Does anybody know who that was? I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them a chance to guess who that was.
Dylan's.
I'm gonna give them like how long you want to give them? You want to give them a few seconds? To
Give
try
me
to
3 seconds to
To
guess.
guess who that was.
Okay, time's up. Anybody guess? Man, what the hell's wrong with y'all? You know who that is?
You know who it was?
I don't. It's Uncle Fester.
It was Uncle Fester. It's not Uncle Fester. That was actually he used to wear makeup and sing a little song. It went come a chameleon.
There ain't no way that's fucking.
That
Boy
was
George.
Boy George, bro. That was Boy George. Now, yes, it was.
Oh,
that was Boy George.
no.
Yes, that's what he looked like now.
God.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Kevin said singer of Rammstein.
Rammstein.
No, he has a big old square like Frankenstein head.
Yeah, like square head, like a bob,
Yeah.
like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of got a head like SpongeBob. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any for me this week?
Oh yeah, got a couple for you.
Uh-oh.
Here is my first image.
Your first.
Who do you think this is?
That's Paul Schaefer.
Paul Schaefer.
Yeah.
Where the hell you get Paul Schaefer from?
Musicians, that's Paul Schaefer, right?
No.
From the David Letterman show.
No.
That's Paul Schaefer.
Yeah, he's a musician, but it's not.
Put up a picture of Paul Schaefer. I'm telling you,
Poor-
that's Paul Schaefer.
It's
dude.
not Paul. Look, poor Paul Schaefer. How,
It is
how
Paul
dare you?
Schaefer. That's Paul Schaefer.
No, that's
That's Paul Schaefer.
No,
Yes, it is.
that is the one, the only.
More like Grandpa George.
Grandpa George. No, that is the one and only David Lee Roth.
Not Diamond Dave. That's Diamond
Diamond Dave.
Dave? David Lee Roth. Really?
What the hell happened to him? That poor fool needs to eat something.
Wow. Okay, you got me. I swore. It looked
Dwayne
like,
got it.
I swore it looked like freaking. Yeah, you did.
Hey, Dylan got it too.
Yeah, Dylan got question marks.
Grandpa George. See what happens to Wayne? Me and Dylan, you come in second whenever you said.
Wow, that was David Lee
And
Roth.
Kevin
Wow.
said that's a picture of me when I
That's
was
Dave.
little.
That's Dave.
No, that's Kevin.
That's Dave.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
I did not get that.
I have one more for you.
I did not get that one.
I know that one threw me off too.
Okay.
But I have one more for you.
Okay.
This picture right here.
Mhm.
Let's see his picture. Who the f- is that?
Well, she does sing. I've heard her sing. She was on the movie 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton. That's Lily Tomlin.
Lily Tomlin.
That is Lily Tomlin.
Oh my God.
That's
You-
Lily
you made-
Tomlin.
You made my ponytail hold it back
No, I'm
up.
telling you, that is Lily Tomlin. It looks.
That is not Lily Tomlin.
That is Lily Tomlin. Yes, it is. Looks just like her.
No.
Lily Tomlin sings. She was
No.
on. Look. He put up a
Oh,
comparison.
Stacy got it.
He put up a comparison. That's Lily Tomlin. I'm telling you.
Dylan said trying to pull off a
That is
Rachel.
Lily Tomlin.
Stacy got it right.
What? Who got it right?
Stacey got
What'd you
it
say?
right.
Let me see. Let me see the comment. Steve Tyler.
That's Steve
No
Tyler.
fucking
Yeah.
way. That was
Stacey
not
got it
Steve
right.
Tyler. Of Aerosmith?
Yeah. Steve
No
Tyler.
way. Wow, he's looking
And
rough,
Dwayne
man.
said doesn't look like her.
He's looking fucking
Oh,
Nancy
Kevin
Pelosi.
said Nancy
Yes,
Pelosi.
yes, yes,
You
yes,
rock.
yes.
We love you. Yeah,
Yes,
Nancy Pelosi. Hold on.
yes.
Let me get my.
I love it. That's fucking
Nasty
hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I gotta throw one more
Nancy
trivia question.
Pelosi. Go ahead.
I
Give me
got
one. One more trip.
Gino said Carla Simon. Yeah.
Gino. Wait, I gotta look at this.
Carly Simon, yeah.
Hold on. Let me see where Gino said this. If y'all knew Gino Polo, he's like.
That was
That's like.
Wesley-
Carly Simon.
Wesley sitting over there at the table. Y'all can't see me sitting over at the table doing that's going. That's who he thought it was.
That's
yeah.
who Wes thought
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Carly Simon. So
Yes.
Gino and Wes, apparently
Wow.
y'all think alike.
Wow. I saw Lily Tomlin, dude. I mean, it looked just like Lily Tomlin nowadays. Wow. I do got one more trivia
No,
question.
I like this one though. This
But because
Nancy
of the
Pelosi.
tribute we did today to Johnny Cash,
Yeah.
I have one more trivia question. Are y'all ready? I got one more quick trivia question. What country artist, when signed with MGM Records in 1947, was considered to be rock and roll? What country artist, when they signed with MGM Records in 1947, was considered to be rock and roll? And that's my last trivia question. I had to get that one out there. I had to get that
I
one
don't
in.
know, Ren. Maybe
I had to
repeat
get that
that one again for everybody out there,
I had to
because
get that
our
one in.
audience right here is like nuts tonight.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was Lily Tomlin, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, everybody, but that just blew my mind. I love every question, every answer on here.
Gino Polo says it was Johnny Cash.
No.
I'll give you a big clue. My mother drove from Mississippi to Nashville, Tennessee to see this man perform. And in his day, they considered him to be rock and roll, but he was a country artist. She went and watched him perform at the Grand Ole Opry, and he was one of the first, if not the first, country musicians to add guitar and drums into country music. And the question was, what country artist signed with MGM Records in 1947 and was considered to be rock and roll? Pretty easy, man. And Chrissy Kegley says it was Hank Williams. You are absolutely correct. It was Hank Williams. Very good. Very good. That trivia question went out to my brother Jimmy. That was for you, brother. You're a big Hank fan, and you made me a Hank fan growing up. And I love Hank, man. Love Hank. Man, we got a bunch of shows coming up. I'd like to run through a few of those. The quarantine happening, but we got a bunch of regional shows coming up, and we have a few local shows coming up. I'd like to start off with Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Kenny Wayne Shepherd is going to be September 11th at the Paragon Casino in Marksville, Louisiana. We have Kiss. Kiss and David Lee Roth is going to be October 7th at the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, Louisiana. That is Kiss and David Lee Roth. October 7th, Cajun Dome, Lafayette, Louisiana. One of your favorite bands, King's X. October 20th. King's X, which we're definitely going to this. King's X, October 27th at the Varsity Theater right here in beautiful Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That is King's X, October 27th, Varsity Theater, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. ZZ Top is not going to happen at the Go Nugget, you told me, in Lake Charles, because there is no more roof on the Go Nugget, right?
Well, it's probably on there now. They spray expanded foam on it. You know, casinos are.
Some of the, some of
Casinos are all like styrofoam, so
great stuff.
great stuff.
Yes, the
You
foam,
get a couple
yes.
of cans of great stuff and you're good again.
This supposedly is going to happen. It's November 28th, Rockin' the Bayou with fucking Night Ranger.
Fucking Night Ranger.
Yeah, fucking Night Ranger. Firehouse. That's the group that the bass player left and went to a good band.
Went to Striper.
Yes, the bass player for Firehouse left and went to a good band, Striper.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
Firehouse, you have Lillian Axe, which is
Another good
is
band.
worth going to see. Yeah.
I go see Lorax.
Winger. How the fuck Winger get back in there? Winger
Wait,
and
you see that question?
and yes, absolutely, Terry, absolutely. Way back in the day, yes, absolutely. King's X played a club in Lafayette the night before we played one night when we played
Yeah.
D'Agostino's Pizza, whatever it was fucking
Yeah.
that big pizza bar place. King's X was there Friday night and we was there that Saturday night. Yeah, they did a big club circuit back in the day.
Yeah.
And they still do. So where was that? Winger. How the fuck they squeeze Winger back in there? And Chase Tyler. And that's going to be at the Lamar Dixon Center in Gonzales, Louisiana, with special guests, the old hag cherry pie girl, Bobby Brown.
Did you see the pictures of her online?
Yes. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, she's like
Wow.
she's like 70.
She has really let herself go.
Oh my God, what is this event called?
Huh?
What do they call themselves? The event?
Rockin' the Bayou.
Rockin' the Bayou.
Yes.
Yeah, I went on their website and I saw some stuff about Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Look at Kevin. He's sent a semi-happy lemon face there.
She probably works at a diner
Kevin,
now
what do
selling
you
pies.
think about Bobby Brown nowadays?
She's working at a diner selling pies now. But she can't, she's so old that she can't be the cherry pie girl anymore.
know.
And Night Ranger's the headlining group. I guess she's going to have to be Sister Christian now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's going to have to be Sister Christian. Yes, absolutely. That's, when is that? That is like November 28th. That's when that's going to be. The 28th. We got,
I agree with you, Dylan.
yes, Rockin'
It
the Bayou.
sounds
yes.
like it's gonna suck.
Yes, it's not going to be. I'm not going. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to give money to see that.
Me either. I'd rather have a yeast infection.
Yes, I will be getting my hair did that day.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd rather have hemorrhoids.
December 6th, Sebastian Bach at the Varsity Theater, one of your favorite groups. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, Sebastian.
That was the bag lady.
yeah, from last week.
From last week,
You
yes.
know, I
the one
remember
that featured
Sebastian
the bag
Bach
lady.
whenever he was young and, did a really good show with that awesome band Skid Row. But
Skid
now-
Row, yes.
But nowadays,
He's
it's
looking rough.
like, oh, yeah.
Looking
dude.
rough. Got Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick, January 22nd, La Bar's Casino in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. La Bar's Casino.
Wait, Cheap Trick is
Cheap Trick.
playing at the casino over here?
Yeah,
I'd go see him.
yes. I
But-
would like to, yes.
Everybody better watch out because we're under a hurricane advisory for Tuesday.
What?
It could blow it away.
Are you kidding?
No, for real. I didn't
Again?
know about it until a few minutes ago. When they
Again?
were, yeah. Here we go.
Wow, again. Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
part of Louisiana, living on
That's-
the coast, man.
That's living on the coast, you know.
Living the
From
dream.
Florida to Mexico. That's how it is.
Wow. September 25th, Scary Lane will be doing a live feed concert. September 25th
Who's
on,
Scary
on,
Lane?
on Facebook. That's us. That's our band, Scary Lane.
Oh,
That's you play bass in that band.
yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Last night we wrote a new song.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Don't say the name
badass.
of it. I hadn't
I'm not going to
copyrighted
say
it
the
yet.
name of it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
whenever Kevin Brasso's, I know you're watching us tonight, but I'm going to teach you how to play the end of that song.
Don, 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 don.
Kevin's like all night last night. He's like down, 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 down. Like hey, that's okay in show tunes and shit, but whenever you're in a rock band, it's down,
Dun,
down,
dun,
down. So Kevin, if you're there, which I know you are, you're in the background somewhere,
what? He's
lurking around somewhere.
hiding.
Even Gino, that was an awesome guitar part you
Yes.
came up with and brought to
Yes,
us, and
fucking right.
we ran with it. We loved it. But Kevin, da 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 da.
Yep, wrote a new original last night at rehearsal, and
He said Zuckerberg gonna shut
it's
us down.
pretty fucking badass. So September 25th, we're doing a live feed from the Hell Hole, and we will be rocking it out for you. We're probably going to do maybe an hour
Yeah,
set, something like
about an hour
that.
set.
Just a quick little look at some of the new stuff that we're doing. We have November 21st. Show has been moved. November 21st. Scary Lane and Tantric at Drew and Willie's. November 21st. This show has been moved to November 21st. Tantric and Scary Lane at Drew and Willie's in Denham Springs, Louisiana. Saliva and Scary Lane.
Makes my mouth water.
April. You couldn't resist. I tried to get it in. I tried to get it in there,
hit it
Patrick.
before you could.
I tried to get it in there, Patrick.
I'm quick.
Saliva and Scary Lane, April 24th, 2021 at Drew and Willie's. Saliva and Scary Lane, April 24th, 2021.
Wait, April. I want to even be a fucking live by April.
Yeah, we're going to be here, man. We're going to be rocking that. Saturday, September 26th, $15 pay-per-view. Jeff Tate, Empire album, 30th anniversary. Jeff Tate, $15 pay-per-view. It's going to be a live stream. He's going to be doing the entire Empire album. It is the 30th anniversary of Empire. 9 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. West Coast,
Can I ask you a
2
question?
p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. East Coast. Yes, sir.
Is it just Jeff Tate as Jeff Tate, or is it Queensryche?
It is Jeff Tate's band.
Oh
Jeff
my
Tate.
God.
Jeff Tate owns the rights to the Empire album.
Okay. Well,
When he
good.
left Queensryche, he said, y'all can have all that other shit, but I want Empire album.
He can
Which
have
was the
Empire.
smartest move that he ever did. That's one of their top selling
I
albums.
personally like the new Queensryche.
That's one of their top selling albums. Very
Jeff
smart move.
Tate is like a Broadway musical kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I hate musicals.
You hate musicals.
I hate musicals.
You don't like the
Broadway.
Empire album?
No. I like the Empire album.
Yes. That's what
I
Queensryche's
like Jeff
best album.
Tate. But Jeff Tate was okay whenever he was Queensryche. Now that he's not Queensryche, he can go.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the Empire album. One of my favorite Queensryche albums. One of them. One of mine. Not my favorite, but one of my favorite Queensryche albums.
What?
Do you have a favorite Queensryche album?
No. I do. I have a favorite. All of them.
All of them. Yeah, you.
I love Queensryche.
You always did. You always
I've
did.
always
like
been a
Queensryche.
Queensryche.
And I can't believe you're gonna. Jeff was the voice of Queensryche.
He was the voice of Queensryche
Yes.
until he wussed out and started doing his own solo career. You know, that happens with a lot of bands. It happens with like local or regional bands around here.
Yeah.
Somebody doesn't want to sing or
Yeah.
mostly sing, and they want to do their own thing. You know what? If you do your own thing and it doesn't work out for you, maybe you should have stayed up where you were supposed to be.
That's the thing about Baton Rouge bands, man. We used to talk about this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go off for a second, and you're gonna remember this. Back in the day when we played together, Craig and I would come to rehearsal. Rest his soul, Mr. Craig. Craig and I would come to rehearsal, and we would bitch all the time about Baton Rouge bands that all they wanted to do was play musical chairs. That
Yeah.
this guy would jump from this band to that band, this guy would go to that band, this guy would go to this band, that guy would go to this, and they played fucking musical chairs. And nobody stayed together as a group for a long period of time because the grass is greener over here.
Yeah.
And we were always complimenting you guys on how faithful y'all were as musicians and staying together and working things out and playing.
Yeah.
Hell, we've been playing together since '92, man.
Yeah, since whenever, well, we were both kids. You know, we were like teenagers whenever we started playing together. But like
little lads.
the beginning of this whole project, I was 14 years old
14 years old.
and started me, Danny and Billy
Yes.
they're from Delta Bandan, but we were 14 to 15 years old when we started this project, I guess you want to call it. And then you came in, I was like 17 or 18,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then that was history after that.
Yeah, and we went through a couple of guitar players and changed the name. Finally, come up with the good name for the band, and wrote some original tunes, recorded albums, and went out and toured, and did all kind of crazy stuff. Did all kind of crazy stuff. We want to thank everybody for jumping in
Yeah.
and join us tonight, man. Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
everybody. Thanks for.
Thank you.
We have thousands of
No, thank
viewers.
you.
We have thousands of viewers,
No, really.
every week, every show that we do. And to me, it kind of blows my mind because we just kind of started the show. But we appreciate everybody that we've had on the show with us, everybody that we featured on the show. And next week, it's a whole different pile of crap we're going to bring to you. But we're going to end this night
Yes.
with another Scary Lane song.
Come on now.
I want you to guess. What song is it?
I have no clue what song you picked.
Don't look.
I have no clue what you picked. I have no clue what you picked.
We're going to play this song for you. We're going to get Wes from Big Can. And thank you, Big Can Productions, for everything. Everything you see tonight is brought to you by them. But we're going to end this night with a song called Red Rose, and I dedicate it to Mr. Craig,
Yes,
the guy who wrote this song.
Let's
pretty
send
much.
this one out to Mr. Craig Plunkett tonight, man.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. And remember, when you can't play with each other, play with yourself.
Let me